Gather round the hearth fire, all as I tell ye the tale of the great Farticus and defeat of the witch of room 404. In the kingdom of the middle school, a dark shadow did dwell. In the cursed room 404, where silence was a spell. 'Twas ruled by Mistress Reams, the witch with a visage grim and cold, with a nose that sought the slightest scent, or so the tales are told. She loathed the smell of common folk, she craved the air so pure, and any boy who breathed too loud, she'd cast him from her door. Miss Priss they called her name, a snooty princess draped in silk who played a haughty game. But nature is no flatterer, and wealth provides no shield, for midway through the Latin verse her internal pipes did yield a tiny chirp, a sudden puff, a lapse of royal grace, and terror like a winter frost crept o'er the princess' face. Oh, sing of the rebellion, the winds of change did blow. The witch began to sniff the air, her anger starting to grow. She prowled the aisles with pointed claw to find the source of shame, while Holly trembled in her boots and hung her head in blame. An outcast sat within the back, a lad of low degree. He saw the fear in Holly's eyes and sought to set her free. He stood upon his wooden chair and let a challenge fly. It was not she who broke the peace, 'twas I, he gave the cry. I am Farticus, he roared with a voice both bold and brave, and released a blast like a dragon's breath from a deep and hollow cave. Then rose the nerd with glasses thick and stood beside the youth. "No, I am Farticus," he cried, "I speak the gaseous truth. Prithee, a squeak, a honk, a flare," the rebellion gathered might. The jock of simple mind stood up to join the noble fight. "I am Farticus," he bellowed out, an ogre's roar he sent, until the very rafters shook with every youth's descent. Oh, sing of the rebellion, the winds of change did blow. The witch began to sniff the air, her anger starting to grow. One by one they stood their ground, the maidens and the men, declaring, "I am Farticus," again and yet again. The air grew thick, the air grew green, a fog of war arose. It bypassed every barrier and struck the witch's nose. She shrieked in fury, choked in haste. She could not fight the tide with eyes watering in pain. She ran away to hide, defeated by the thunderous clouds. She fled the hallway floor, and never did she dare to haunt the room of 404. The Lord of Lands, he heard the tale with glee, and toasted to the Farticus who set the students free. Now Holly walks with humble heart, for she has learned at last that friends are found in times of need, and not within your caste. So raise a flagon, one and all, and let your spirits fly, for the great Farticus rebellion shall never end.